Welcome, guys. This movie right here. Woo. You know the one thing I would say about this? The marketing for this was surprisingly weird, considering how good this movie is. But for you guys joining me, this is the review for the movie The Beekeeper. And Jason Statham, he do not disappoint. Now, from what you can tell from the trailers, yes, the Beekeeper is surprisingly really a beekeeper. He really is. He really do a beekeeper, but it's both. He's actually a beekeeper, and the beekeeper is also a code name for a clandestine government program. And what that program is explained in the movie. But basically, your movie is about Jason Statham's character Adam Clay, who has been taken in by I think it's her name is Eleanor, something like that. Parker, basically, Verona Parker's mother. The mother is played by the lady who played I was about to say Adonis. But yeah, played the mother in Creed for Apollo Creed's son, Adonis. And she plays the woman who takes in Adam Clay. And Adam Clay likes the woman. She was the first woman to ever take him in like that, put up with him, show him kindness. Take care of him the way she does. And also to add, just because the name is the Beekeepers, and this clandestine group of American operatives really take their bee analogies to the heart. Like anything that about the bee and the hive and how the hive works. That throughout this whole movie, you're just going to hear those analogies and how the beekeepers really take that to heart. So this also is about another clandestine group, a group of hackers, or as you people might have known, phishing scams, and not phishing spelled not this way you think fish is spelled, but this is spelled a different way, because phishing scams are people who basically call you or try to get you through call, email, or whatever to give up your personal information so they can take you for everything you got. And unfortunately, Miss Parker, not the Miss Parker from Friday, but she because she's an older woman who's not tech savvy, she's a high value target of these people, and her and people like her, they get targeted like that. And unfortunately, she got targeted, and they did something very bad to her. They took, as I said, what they do, and when they take from her, a tragedy befalls, and this tragedy hurts Adam Clay and Verona, her daughter. And I would kind of say a strange daughter, because it's been told through the story that Verona don't visit her mother as much as she should have. So it's kind of like they're estranged, but not so estranged, because she do visit and stuff, but not as much as she should visit. So when this tragedy befalls both our protagonists, he finds this tragedy, and also the daughter finds this tragedy, and thus this sets Clay on a mission of vengeance that you never seen. I mean, whoo! there's one scene that had me both hyped and laughing at the same time, because there's a scene where Jason Statham do something to a particular person, and he basically, it's like he hog ties this particular person and make this car go off a bridge. And the way how they shot that, it was so funny and awesome at the same time. But yeah, Adam Clay goes out. He uses his particular skills, and he goes out to find these people. And what him and Miss Parker's daughter finds is that this group is very well connected and may be connected to someone higher up in the government. And when you see who they're connected to and who actually runs this cyber attacking group, and what the money was used for, it's like holy crap. And but yeah, the movie itself was good, man. I really enjoyed it. I mean, I enjoyed the acting, the action, the shots. Everything was beautifully well told. The only problem I will say I had was Verna, the daughter. She was not a very she was a protagonist, but I really didn't care for her that much. And it was just because she was overshadowed by Jason Statham. But the only upside to her character was her conflict, because she's an FBI agent. Is that is my conflict of, do I do duty, or do I take revenge? And I like that conflict of her choosing whether to take revenge or do her job, despite the fact that these people did something to her so egregious that most people probably choose revenge. But other than that, everything else was good. I enjoyed the movie. I really enjoyed it a lot. I would give this movie a 7 out of 10, because this movie was definitely above average movie. It was one more above average. So instead of being a 6, it was definitely a 7. It wasn't an 8, 9, or a 10 because it wasn't that, everything was kind of rushed because it wasn't that long of a movie, but it was good enough to be a good action movie. And I recommend that if you haven't seen it, go see this movie, because it is very good. The fights, the guns, everything that he does is very Jason Statham. And considering everything when it comes to movies these days, this is a movie I can go see this movie, man. So with that being said, if you enjoyed my review of this, I try not to spoil too much of it, so that's why I keep it nice and short. But if you enjoy this review, you know what to do, guys. Boom. You hit this button right there for all my movie reviews. And if you enjoy the video so much and want to support the channel, please do hit those buttons, because we grow slowly but surely. And we have new members because of it. And as always, hitting one of these videos for more of my amazing content, go see the movie. Peace.